Welcome to another episode of
Nerd Out!
I am Randy, this is Brian, and we come to you from the depths of the basement with some brand new Action Toys Machine Robo series. We've got, I guess it's Mixer Robo and Blackbird Robo. I'll give you a little history on this, guys. If you don't currently watch our show, which shame on you.
Everybody watches our show, man.
Everybody.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm a GoBot / Machine Robo junkie. I mean, I think I placed them before Transformers. You heard, yeah. So again, Action Toys, which I think was essentially a third-party company to begin with, announced their Machine Robo figures. I was ecstatic. We've reviewed the Leader 1, the Tank, the Psykill, and I like them all. They're good. They're pretty good. And now they're starting to get into some of their deeper characters, like the Machine Robo series. This was Blockhead, and this was Snoop. Now, Snoop, I think, if it was released in the U.S., it was like tail ender. So, like, most people don't remember Blackbird.
I don't remember seeing it. Mm-hmm. Like, honestly, I never saw it. And I had quite a few GoBots.
Yeah, did you have Blockhead?
Yes. Of course, everybody had Blockhead.
You think so? Because he was second series. Yeah, I think a lot of people...
I saw him. I don't remember it, but I've played with them. Right. I mean, I remember playing with them. I don't know if I had him. I think I had him.
Blockhead was one of the second series ones, and what was happening was people were ditching GoBots to go for Transformers. I stuck around. And Blockhead became one of my favorite GoBots, and you know why? Because I loved how, here's the original OG, I loved how the head was in the cement mixer itself, and like how it rotated. And I really liked it. I thought it was a great GoBot, and I liked the chrome. And so I was really excited for this, and... let me tell you, there's some good, there's some bad, and there's some ugly. When I first opened them, I wasn't so happy. Like, I was a little
I can understand that. I mean, I'm not going to cut you off.
No,
I'll let you go, and then I'm going to bitch you. I want you to. Okay. Okay, you know what pisses me off? You have a long-winded thing. I don't. I saw these for the first time today. Pisses me off the red doesn't match.
I agree.
Like, that was like, come on, guys, make it match. That it's so intentional, especially when it touches. Like, if the arms don't match the legs a little bit, okay, but don't make parts touch that are the same color that don't match.
And you know, in their defense, like, I do appreciate that they're using die-cast metal, and that probably has something to do with why it's so difficult to match, but it is a problem, for sure. The transformations are simple, but they're kind of sketchy. And I'm going to use Snoop for an example. I'm going to get right into that. Like, the clearance on this head, dude, it looks sketchy.
That's terrifying. Those are some small joints holding two rather large pieces together.
Definitely. And, like, by the time I finally said, fuck it. And I just did it. And that's the only way to get this to go is to just do it. I don't know if I like the plastic so much. Like, it's a little too dull-coated for me.
I hear you.
It's just hard when you're comparing, like, the shiny OG.
I miss the 80s.
I miss the 80s, too.
It's, in some ways I do, because it's just the new mentality of toys is making toys with tolerances that bend. That was something that he never would have thought of in the 80s. Like, in the 80s, it clicked. They would never imagine, oh, well, if we make this plastic just stretch a little bit, it'll fit right over that. And that's what's so hard about toys today is like, if you're not a toy guy, people won't touch it. Like I'll have a friend come over who's not into toys, I'll be like, oh, they're scared shitless.
I can understand.
Because a Transformer, this is hard plastic. You can look at it, it goes one way. I'm sorry.
No.
GoBot. I'm in a GoBot. It's called, but with 80s toys, they have tactile joints where it's like, there's so much science in them, and chemistry even.
Do you think it's a good trade-off, though, to have all... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, you're getting this added articulation.
You get added articulation, you get cartoon likeness a little bit
more. Which I'm not so big on.
I know you're not.
Oh, man.
But it brings it to life.
It does, I understand.
You can't argue that these look a little bit more lively than...
I agree.
These are cooler in some
I kind of like... When it comes to robots, I like that dead look, and I think that's because I prefer mechs over what would you call them, like
sentient robots. Yeah,
I prefer a mech, and so that dead look sort of appeals to me. The head on this one, you were even looking at, like, there's something a little weak about it, a
It's
little
like
soft.
John Won. Well, it's the guy in Daft Punk, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's got an awesome Frenchman name, but I don't know what it is. But I did.
Yeah.
But he's sweet. I mean, what I loved about this is Blockhead, right? Is it? No,
This is Blockhead. This is
that's
Snoop.
what I meant. Block.
I think this was a chick too in the. I don't know. I guess
They
it's-
remind me of Godakins. Like their heads, like if they were
because
big,
they're Bandai. They're
They're
originally
Bandai,
Bandai
yeah,
designs.
and it's like-
that's cool.
like their heads were just like I don't know. There was something going on
I
with
agree.
GoBots that didn't they didn't move into like Transform. It was different. Their heads were different. It was something weird about
Yeah,
it.
the Bandai aesthetic. I love the Bandai aesthetic. I will say the more and more I transformed them, which I've transformed them now each like 20, 25 times, the more I loved them. And the more forgiving I am of the flaws.
You got 25 times on each of these?
Yeah. I was
Okay,
serious.
sweet.
I was,
Okay, Big John.
I was a little stressed out last night. I had to decompress.
Me
and,
too.
Like, you had to
yeah.
deal with car shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, I feel sorry. Yeah, no, I just got stressed out and like, so I was just transforming like crazy. And you know, the more and more I did it, as I said, the more and more I love these. They are strangely durable, but they look like they're gonna snap.
But that's sort of beautiful.
It is
too.
beautiful.
I mean, that's sort of great if they can make it durable and not have to like change the aesthetics to make it so you can transform it 25 times.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I mean,
they need to get loosened up. Like you got it.
and these aren't loose. By
No,
any means yet.
no. But they need it. Like, I wish that this gray plastic. I think gray plastic in the modern age is kind of a just
Shitty. They
shitty
should
thing.
paint it. Yeah, because it's always
Like look
it's
how
always
look how
swirly.
shiny that shit is. But that's like straight up silver.
Yeah.
These instructions are sketchy. Like it comes with the do not pull the head during transformation. Do not pull backward during
They're better off
transformation.
just to leave that out.
No, it's so good they did.
Oh,
trust
because
me.
you would have.
Oh yeah, because this head, your like initial like thought is to like push it up, like, and they're telling you not to. They're telling you just to push it back, and they were right that they did that.
Oh,
so
why
they
would you
needed
push it
to.
up?
I don't know. It just feels like you need to. I don't know how to explain it. You know, it
Okay.
seems like your natural instinct. I do love these bases, these what interchangeable bases they come with. They're great, and I'm not a base guy. Like I would rather just have the figure, save the money, keep the base. But these are great. Like you can change them into they're transformers in their own right.
Are these Tamashi compatible?
That I don't know. I wonder if they are.
It looks like, dude, they really look like
They're
they
great.
are.
I love them.
I'll bet that will fit on a Tamashi stand. That's
Yeah. You know what I'm really digging about this? Like I do, we've said some negative things about them, and there are flaws. They are heavily articulated. They come with cool weapons. They're painted up. They were done with love. I think they kind of feel and look like first generation third party toys, if that makes any sense. Like sort of like the early fans project stuff. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying they do sort of have
they
that.
look unrefined. They're utilitarian. They get the job done, but there's sort of no frills. Like I think the joints are very simple. They do it like his shoulder joint.
Yeah.
It's very, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that if it works. But I think they remind me of Combiner Wars a little bit.
Really?
A little bit. I
Okay,
think.
I see kind of where you're coming from.
Of course they look
They're-
better.
yeah.
I mean they're more refined than
Right.
that, but they transform similarly.
I could see that.
And
yeah.
their joints all work like they're assembled the same way.
I can see that.
Like they have the mushroom pegs everywhere, which I
Oh
absolutely
yeah.
love the mushroom.
Yeah,
peg.
yeah, definitely.
Like I think that's the best way to get a figure together.
I actually think they could have just left out the die-cast metal, which is weird because I'm a sucker for die-cast metal. But I almost think they almost did it just to
In
do
all
it.
paint.
Yeah,
But
like,
I think metal is cheaper than plastic.
I-
It's just shipping it costs more.
yeah, okay, I see.
I don't know, though.
They run about $45 a piece, and I think in today's market, that's a reasonable value. I think.
Well, it is. Yeah.
It's just that like, I love GoBots and Machine Robo, and it is probably my favorite robot toy line.
Machine Robo.
And I wanted the perfect ultimate line.
These
I
will
don't
age
know.
well for you, I
These
think.
fit well. I'm happy. They look really good as a collection. When you put them all together, you are getting a nice collection of robots, and it's refreshing to see something that's non-Transformer brand. Like it really is. Like I appreciate the variety. I think it's a good value. I think these guys are really doing a commendable job. But if you do buy these, or if you're thinking about buying them, know that these are not Takara. They're not Hasbro. They're not.
They're
Bandai.
designer brands.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you can fuck with them.
You can definitely.
It's not like, yeah. I mean, it's just they're their own thing, you know.
Absolutely.
But they seem like they they seem like they went up the original series a little bit.
Do you see?
I mean,
You might be right, but I have such a love for
like,
the original toy. It's
these-
so hard to separate.
like, but if you look at these for what they are, these were the cheap. I mean, I hate to say it, they were the inexpensive
They were
robot line, and now these are, and they're
I
pretty
know.
good for that.
I agree.
I mean, these are better than a lot of Transformers.
I agree.
Because these count as like a Titan's Return. I would say.
Okay.
I mean, I know they're more expensive.
Deluxe scale.
Yeah, but if you got a Japanese version,
Mhm.
then it's the same price.
Yeah, you're probably
you know,
right.
and
Yeah,
I'd say these are same.
I do too.
I mean, with metal, I'd say they're about the same.
I agree.
You know, I think these are great.
I think they are too. I love seeing these characters. So, to wrap it up, if you're looking for something, if you like transforming toys, you want something different than a Transformer brand. You love GoBot's Machine Robo. You're gonna have fun with these. I don't know what your budget are. $45. It's kind of hard because they're kind of like a $20 toy, but we're looking at secondary import price.
And you get 6 of them for every
Yeah.
fucking Transformer that come out.
I love it.
So far, I mean, like they're coming out with them. It's beautiful.
They are.
You get one masterpiece Transformer. It's like, my God. It like what, every year and 2 months?
Yeah, these are coming out 2 at a time. I almost wish they came
2
out
at a
with,
time.
Yeah.
But how much? How frequently?
I mean,
every 6 months.
They took a long time from when they first showed pictures to the
Yeah.
actual release, but now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures. I mean, that's pretty. We're building a collection.
How long ago did those come out?
I think they started like maybe it was 3 months ago. I'd have
3
to look
months. Okay, yeah, that's way better. And
Yeah.
then, when do we get Turbo?
That's the question.
'Cause
Turbo.
Turbo might bring me into the game.
You have to get a Turbo.
But then I don't, because then I'll get Tank. I want the Tank guy, and
Tank
then
is
I'll
great.
want Sidekill,
Yeah,
and then
and
I'll
more.
want like
Leader one, and then
yeah.
you got to get them all. Yeah, I love them. I'm happy to have them. I really am.
This is the least of all.
That
them
is
so
my
far.
least favorite too,
Me
Snoop.
too.
But he's an SR-71. We didn't talk about vehicle mode. Real quick, I'm going to backtrack because
Transform.
this cement truck, it might take a little while, but I'll show them on. The cement truck doesn't roll. It's kind of a problem. It's kind of a problem, right?
Modern toys don't roll.
Yeah,
They
that's
just
a
don't.
problem.
Like modern.
We all
Transformers
bitched about
toys-
Hot Rodimus,
Yeah.
though. We all bitched about Hot Rodimus not rolling.
Mine does. If you work it
Mm,
and you put them on
okay.
something that's a little bit
Yeah.
less than smooth,
Yeah.
like something with grip,
Yeah.
he'll roll.
Okay.
He will roll. I mean, his clearance is, but you
Yeah.
can get him to roll. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
Okay, I'll
If-
trust you, but I don't know. I have a problem with it not rolling, and I have a problem with the SR-71, coolest jet. Would you say the SR-71 is the coolest jet that we've ever had? I mean, what's cooler?
No, not per. It's not my favorite.
It's not your favorite.
But I think
It's
I think
cool,
it's
though.
cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's neat. Like, I don't know, my favorite jet, MiG-29.
I don't know what that is. That the
It's
Cobra
like the
Rattler?
No,
No.
that's an A-10.
Oh, A-10.
A MiG-29 is like the 80s Russian fighter. Like,
I'd have to.
it's really
pull up a picture,
cool.
yeah.
They're sweet.
I always liked Harriers. Like
Harriers are
Harriers are
sweet.
cool.
I like all jets.
Yeah, they are pretty cool, man. And of course
They only had like 12 of these or something.
Really?
They
They're
did, yeah.
huge.
They're huge. I mean, they're insane. I mean, sort of cool. It was the fastest plane I believe that was ever made.
That's insane.
Oh.
It's insane. Like, I'd love to see one in perfect person.
I've seen
I
one.
bet you have.
Yes, I saw one at an air show. They're huge.
I could
It
imagine.
was sweet. I mean, maybe it is the coolest. I don't.
Yeah.
It maybe
It's
like
pretty
NASA
cool.
helped design it. I mean, it was
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I mean, because it was like, I mean, flying the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like it could go high enough that if you looked up, you saw space.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
pretty
like
intense.
and I mean, it was crazy.
I wish it had the instead of a matte finish, a gloss finish, but it's okay.
And they were too fast to really arm. Like if it was going fast, it could shoot a missile
So
and
what was it, like
literally
a spy
rear
plane?
Yeah, it was a
Dave
spy
Wachowski,
plane.
where are you with the
Yeah.
information on jets?
Yep.
The SR-71 Blackbird, developed by Lockheed Skunk Works program in the late 50s, early 60s, was a strategic long-range reconnaissance fighter, able to fly at a confirmed Mach 3.5.
It was designed to replace the U-2 because we got busted with the U-2.
Yeah.
I forget exactly, but it got shot down,
Mm-hmm.
and like they knew exactly what they shot down. Like, what the hell is this? We had to design. I mean, we had to like deny all this bullshit about it, so they like needed a better spy plane that couldn't get shot down.
Is the
Something like
F-15? That's the Veritech. Is it
A
F-15 or
Veritech is
F-16?
F-14.
What's Top Gun?
Top Gun is F-14,
That's
which is
that's
like,
about the
Valkyrie.
coolest. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's pretty-
swing wings.
it's pretty cool. It's a little panely, but like you said, I
Dude,
think
it's fine.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
I think that's fine.
Look, I'm a little bitchy because, like, I love Machine Robo, GoBots, whatever you want to call it. It's my favorite. But I'm happy with them. They're flawed. They're flawed beauties.
What does this guy look like in here in this mode?
You know what? Can I be uptight and say that I'm
you're not
scared?
going to show
Dude,
us?
this
It's
is
okay.
This is perhaps...
We can cut in a picture.
Oh, my God.
Don't do it, dude.
It just happens to be... I'm being anal.
Don't fuck your toy up, dude.
It's just that it's one of the most expensive Machine Robos out
Now,
there.
like, how expensive is that? Like, would you guess?
I have the box one. I'm thinking like 150.
Holy shit!
It's really expensive, but I mean, just loose as it is, like, yeah, it's expensive, but it is cool.
Yeah.
I'll transform it and show a picture for everyone. Anyways, Machine Robo, keep it up. Keep selling them to me. I'll keep buying them. Maybe improve. Switch to the different plastic.
I like this
quality.
plastic. It's growing on me more now.
Right. I mean, that's how they work. These toys have grown on me. Like, when I first took them out of the box, yeah, it is heavy,
dude. I like the heavy.
When I first took it out of the box, I was prepared to, like, put up a shit storm. You know? Yeah. I mean, I was preparing to shit on these things. But the more and more I played with them, the more and more I loved them. So please subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and until next time,
Nerd out.
The SR-71 Blackbird, developed by Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works program, was a strategic